Hello everyone. Today I'm going to do a quick video about SEO for your portrait photography business. If you're a wedding photographer, you can still take this information and use it for your wedding photography or whatever business you have. This will work. So what I'm going to do is I'm on my corporate headshot website. I do a lot of business with taking people's corporate headshots. I go to corporation and I'll take anywhere from one person to sometimes 200 people in one day. And a lot of these people find me from Google. So here's my website, yourstatementmaker.com. This is actually the control panel. And I'm going to go into a blog post that I did the other day. I did it just a few days ago. Today's April 13th. I did it on April 9th. Okay, so let's go into here. And what I was focusing on is I never actually focused on entrepreneurs. So my focus keyword is New Jersey entrepreneurial headshot. And you'll see that I use the Yoast SEO. You really don't need to use it if you know what to do, but it's a good way, a good reminder that you did everything that you're kind of supposed to do. So again, my focus keyword is New Jersey entrepreneur headshot. Then with the snippet editor, and other SEO programs have this too. In the meta description, you put what you want to show up when people Google you under the title on your website link. You'll have this description you'll see, and you always see the focus keyword here. It has to be in the meta description too. Google likes that. Then it has to be in the title here. New Jersey entrepreneur headshot photographer. Now, this is the focus keyword, but you can put other words afterwards. That's fine, so don't worry about that. And you want to fill it up until it's green. Real simple. Then in your content, in your verbiage, it should be in the first paragraph. And so here it is here. Exactly how you have your focus keyword. Another important step is the image. This is really one image. I created one image in Photoshop, even though there's 3 images. It's one file. You want the name of the image to be the same as your focus keyword. So it is right here. Perfect. Then you want the header. You want one of the header inside the post or the page to be the same as the focus keyword, and you want to mark it as heading 2. Oh, I just undid it. So let me redo it. Center it again. Then, of course, you want it to be in the main heading on top of the page or blog post. And then what's also very important, the extended URL, or some people call it a slug. You want the focus keyword to be in there also. That's very important. Now, this is a WordPress platform, so to be able to do this, you just have to go into the settings and you'll see it in there. It'll give you different options. If you don't do anything, it won't default to this. You might get a day. You might get some just scrambly extended links that doesn't make any sense, and it's not SEO rich. This helps it make it SEO rich. Google likes it. It helps to identify what you want people to put in Google to find this page. Okay, so after you do all that, you write your blog post, you make it all pretty, you hit publish or update on the side here. Then what we have to do is we have to make sure that it published okay. So let's go to the blog. So my blog's there. Now when I click on blog, it gives me the 10 most recent blogs, but that's not what I want. I want this particular blog. So I have to click on the header. Okay, then this is just the blog. And what I want to do is see this extended link here. I want to copy and paste everything from after the .com /, copy everything else. Copy it. Now this is the money maker. This is the most important. You need to have a Google Webmaster account. So you go to google.com/webmasters and go there. My phone is buzzing. I apologize. Sign into here. Now, if you have a Google Analytics account, that means you probably already have the HTML file on your server, which is great. Because that's the same file that Google Webmasters wants too. So we're all signed in. I got a few different sites. I help some people with their sites. And you want to find the website you're working on. You might have to add your website if you don't have a Webmaster account. That's a whole nother thing, but that's real easy to do. Just go to Google Webmaster, google.com/webmasters, and it'll run you through it. Now remember, I copied that extended link. So now I want to go into crawl. I want to go into fetch as Google. Now I want to paste it here. Okay, that extended link. And see how it says desktop here? I want to fetch and render. And this is going to submit the URL to the Google index right away. So Google knows it's there, and Google can crawl it. And Bing will too. Bing will eventually find it. But I'm just working on the Google now, since that's what most people use. Now you want to submit it to the index. Okay, so you go submit to index. It wants to know that you're not a robot. And then it asks you these silly questions. Select all the body of water images. Boom, boom. There we go. Verify. Perfect. Now I'm going to crawl only this URL. Now, if you wanted to crawl this URL and any direct links that are in the site, you could do that. But you only get 10 a month. I already did 8. And so you want to use those sparingly, especially if you update your site a lot like I do. So I'm going to submit it. And it says complete. Perfect. Now I want to do the same thing, but now instead of desktop, I want to use smartphone. Then you could do smartphone upcoming too. That's fine. So we're going to do fetch and render. Same thing. Pending. Let's wait. Sometimes it'll say partial. That's fine. It's always good to say complete. There's different reasons why it says partial, but it still works. I still get a lot of rankings even when it says partial there. So don't sweat it too much. So let's submit that to the index. And this is really the moneymaker. I mean, this site did not rank all the cars. This site did not rank for like a year until I started doing this, and it was real frustrating. And then once I started doing this, I started ranking on the first page, often on the very top of the first page, and started getting a lot of calls. So there we go. Now I just want to show you how this site shows up on Google so well. So I'm going to sign out, because if you're signed into Google and your Google account's linked up to your website, you'll show up when you really don't deserve to, and you won't show up to somebody else. So I signed out as if I'm a guest. So let's just type in New Jersey entrepreneur. I don't know, headshot photographer. Bam. See, this is that blog post that I did 4 days ago that I was just showing you. It's on top of the first page. Not only that, look at this. Your statement maker, your statement maker, your statement maker, more your statement maker. I mean, it's ridiculous. Your statement maker. And it's perfect. I show up like, I don't know, 7, 8 times on top of the first page for this keyword, which is fantastic. Now, also, I show up for other things too. New Jersey corporate, just do New Jersey, I don't know, headshot photographer. See if I show up there. So I show up here, which is always great. Your statement maker, my company's Rob Wilson's Photography. And let's see if I show up anywhere else. I show up here, which is great. The good thing about photography is it's not like you're selling a shirt that everybody else sells. So people will click on a bunch of different websites, and even though you don't show up on top, that doesn't mean you're not going to get clicks and phone calls and email. So let's see if I show up New Jersey business portraits. And I might not show up here. Don't make fun of me if I don't. Well, these are my photos. That's my photo. That's my photo. So a lot of these are my photo. Almost all of them are my photos. And oh, I show up. So that's cool. Show up right there. And so as you can see, it works. You just have to put the time in. It's really, you have to be consistent. Now, if you don't have a half hour a day or 3 or 4 hours a week to work on this, then you're probably not going to be that successful anyway with your photography business, because there's really no excuse. You just need some time. If you have kids, wait for the kids to go to bed. That's fine. And also, the best part of it, a lot of photographers, and especially new photographers, don't have a big marketing budget. And this is free. If you have a website already, everything is free. All it is your time. So there's really no excuse. So just trust me, do it. Do this instead of hanging out on Facebook all day, wasting time, because you'll get a lot of you'll get great results from this. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, you can leave it in the comment section, and I'll be happy to answer any questions. And please subscribe to my channel, and so you get the recent updates. I'll have other videos of family posing and other marketing strategies that I use, and how I get business, and how I photograph families in different situations. Thank you so much, and have a great day. Thank you for watching.